women I treat deal with mood swings and feel touchy and hate when they snap at their family and friends. They dread their monthly cycle, and they are tired of dealing with painful periods. Menopause is ominous because they saw their mother and their aunt struggling with things and feel a matter of time until they're dealing with the same symptoms. I'm here to tell you that none of this has to be. In fact, they're all symptoms of a larger hormonal imbalance. The conventional medicine approach to dealing with many hormone issues and menopause is usually a grin and bear it approach, or they go straight to hormone replacement therapy. Hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, is used to try and manage symptoms like skin issues, hot flashes, and irregular painful periods in case of perimenopause, but doesn't begin to cover up the real hidden issues of why you feel so out of whack. So often women in their 40s and even 30s are dealing with perimenopause and have no idea. In fact, most women have never heard of perimenopause. But what if you're experiencing it, and if you are, a time to act is now. Here's the key thing I want you to understand. If you can rebalance your body during this time, your menopause experience and your overall life can be more smooth sailing. Regardless of what the women in your family have experienced, you can have a good, smooth perimenopause and menopause. Perimenopause is a time before menopause, up to 10 years, where women start to see imbalances and minor symptoms. If you're having these symptoms, it's also a warning sign of things to come down the road. And this is the sad part. From working with so many patients, I see that they feel that they're emotionally unbalanced or crazy because they've been told this. They also start doubting themselves and hate the way they feel and look because they don't know about perimenopause. And they don't know that it's really just hormones that are being off, and they're not really just emotional and over-emotional, as they've been told. Most conventional doctors and even OBGYNs never talk about perimenopause and don't attach too much importance to it. So when you ask what you can do to be balanced during this time or how to deal with your symptoms, they may look at you with blank stares. They may even say things like, well, it's just when your hormones start to change and there's nothing you can do about it. Or here's an antidepressant. But there's plenty you can do to support your body during this time. More than ever, women are dealing with hormonal issues because there's so many factors in our environment. From severe rise of toxins that work as endocrine disruptors to stress, sleep issues, and even chronic infections. What I find in my practice is that most women dealing with symptoms like bloating, painful periods, anxiety, adult acne, and stubborn weight gain are facing hormonal imbalances that should and can be corrected. We see women suffering from perimenopausal issues when they really shouldn't be. Women who needlessly suffer from life-draining symptoms of rocky menopause. What women don't realize is that apart from estrogen and the thyroid, you most likely have other hormonal imbalances that need to be treated as soon as possible. For example, your adrenal health has a big impact on your longevity of life, as well as other hormones that are rarely tested or balanced. Oftentimes I find that patients are dealing with adrenal overload and have high levels of stress hormones like cortisol that are creating havoc on their sex hormones. This is also true no matter what stage of life that you are in, whether it be perimenopause, menopause, or even before. Many doctors may blame your sleep issues, grouchiness, hot flashes, and more on menopause or estrogen fluctuations, when in fact, adrenal imbalances and even heavy toxic load are the root cause. This is why it's so important to understand where your hormonal health stands on all levels, including the lifestyle factors that play a big role in how balanced you are. I see it all the time when you rebalance your adrenal health and also upgrade your health practices. We see these symptoms just simply vanish. Also keep in mind that you don't necessarily have to have the same menopause experience as the women in your family and in your life. The difference between a graceful menopause and a rocky one has to do with the way you live. Such as if you eat for optimal detox and nutrients, lower your toxic burden, manage your stress, heal your gut, and heal your brain functions, and this helps balance all the other hormones. And this will set you up for a graceful menopause. These all determine if the genetic switches get turned on or turned off. We provide testing and programming to help you balance in a more guided, holistic way. To go deeper on how to rebalance hormones naturally, sign up for a free 20-minute discovery call where we can discuss your specific situation.